This is a HeadGum podcast.
Hey everyone, it's me, Violet Chachki.
And me, Gottmik.
And you are tuned into another episode of No Gorge.
No Gorge. Yes.
Global
Guys,
edition.
Global edition. We are on the road once again. I mean, this past
Month.
month's
Year.
worth
Life.
of episode. Yeah, I just have every week we're like, we're back in the studio eventually, you guys. See you then. But
With the
One
tour
day.
planning and the song planning and the music video planning and then Pride kicking our ass. It's just, it wasn't in the cards. So I'm in New York.
and I'm in Adelaide, Australia right now. I'm about to fly to somewhere else in like an hour on a little
Yes.
Australian tour. Bitch, wearing all those necklaces. Have you seen that video of them recording the We Are the World? And they're like, Cyndi Lauper, your fucking jewelry.
Cindy, we had a lot of bracelets.
Oh, is that? Oh, my earrings.
She's like singing. She's like, yeah. And it's like jingling. Like, what? How many necklaces can you wear, bitch? Like, my God.
Well, I had to go shopping today. I'm in New York. I'm like,
Had to.
well, we were supposed to film this podcast, and you're like, text me when you wake up. So I texted you when I wake up, and I didn't hear a response because the time zones are just fucked beyond belief.
It's 4 a.m. my
And-
time, yeah.
I've been, I don't know, I'm trying to use my words very selectively because, you know, on a podcast, you just can't speak your mind freely anymore. So I was like desperate for something glamorous today. Like I was like, I need to get food. Everywhere has been a little difficult here in New York. I hate New York. Oh, I said it. I said it out loud. I said it.
Babe, literally, we've been in and out
They
of New
know.
York since the Met Gala. They know. Like, they're going to be
They
like,
know.
enough. Like,
I know.
enough.
Well, that's
Like,
what I'm saying.
they-
I don't want our podcast just to be me complaining about things. You know what I
No,
mean?
it's
So
not
I'm
even
like-
about things. It's about New York specifically. That's all we talk. Like, it's
know.
turning around to the fact that I like love New York because of how much we hate it. It's like, okay. Like,
Well, and then like I
We
love
got-
my New York friends and like I do have fun here, but my God, everything is just really, really hard and everyone has an attitude and everyone is rude. So today I was like, it's Monday. I'm like, I need a me day. Mick hasn't responded yet. I need to get something. I need to get a gorgeous food. I need like what we do, but I don't have you here. I miss you. I miss
I
you.
miss you too. I miss you too.
I miss you. I was like, I have to do something like self-care. Like I have to go. So I found a Chaconi's. There's a Chaconi's. I went and I sat by myself at Chaconi's. I had a lovely spread. I had a Moscow Mule. And while I was leaving, I passed by a jewelry store and I was like, perfect. And they had this sterling silver padlock choker. And I was like, wrap it up.
Amazing.
Literal retail therapy about it.
Yes, amazing.
And then I went to Buffalo Exchange as well and did a little number. I got you a present. Anyways, New York's a little rough. I know people like, I don't want to go do too much. I have so much I could say. So many bad things have happened.
I think you should tell about that party because I feel like we didn't even get to talk about it. And it's like it's actually like kept me up a little bit, like thinking about it. Like I literally have been thinking about it.
I just like don't even know if it's worth it anymore for us to just like speak freely, like on the podcast.
I mean, whatever.
Like, I don't know if people deserve access to like my real thoughts.
No one's allowed to know your real thoughts.
I don't know. I mean, I went to a party they were gendering people at the door. It was a ticketed event. Yes. It's a ticketed, get into this. It's a ticketed event, okay? They sell tickets. Me and my friends bought tickets, okay? We had tickets. It's like an into the morning kind of party, like goes all day, goes all, like a big, like a Berlin, trying to be a Berlin thing. I'm like, fabulous, let's go. They're like, my friend's like, oh, well, you should like get in drag for it. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, why? And they're like, well, they really like want to create a safe space for like queer feminine people. It's a queer party. I think from what I gather, maybe it's a straight party, and I'm an idiot.
You need to explain
What
it
I
because
gather-
I'm confused on that too. Because you're saying it's like a queer party, but the way you explained it to me, I'm like, that seems like it'd be a straight party.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm confused.
Well, tell them about it.
I'm told it was a
confused.
queer party. So I'm being told it was a queer party. I'm not from New York. I don't live here. I don't fuck with New York. I don't know. Okay? I'm visiting. So it's a queer party that's ticketed. So I'm like, great, we have tickets. Let's go. We go. There's a huge line around the block. And I'm like, okay, well, let's get in line, I guess, and like see what happens about it. Mind you, we get in line and there are so many young people. Like, I don't even know if they like, it's giving fake IDs at this point. Like, these people look literally 12. And they're all dressed up as scene kids. Like, they're like all cosplaying as the way that I dressed in 2007.
Pheromone on MySpace.
Yes. And they're all doing it. Like, one of them was wearing a wig styled as a scene kid hairstyle. And I'm like, oh, this is a costume for you. Like, this is literally like, and I can't imagine. It was so like so many things were happening at once. Like, I can't imagine having like every reference in the world at your fingertips 24/7, and that's the one that you chose. And like,
I mean,
also,
it's a fierce era.
it was a fierce era, but it was like, it's just like not that long ago.
2
And, like,
days
don't
ago,
you,
yeah.
Like, don't you want to like make something new? Like, don't you want to like what are you adding to the conversation?
Right.
Like, shouldn't the kids be doing something new? But they're not. It's interesting. So that's a whole other conversation. So I'm in line with the Gen Zers cosplaying as scene kids, dressed up as scene kids. And I'm like, okay, I don't know if this is for me, which is also fine. Some things are not for me. I'm not for everyone, and everything
Tell
is
the
not.
story.
And everything is not for me. So we're in line. This person that had breasts and long hair comes out and is like, if you don't have a ticket, you're not getting in, blah, blah, blah. Like, everyone's screaming. They're all very
Presenting
frantic.
female.
She was, if I had to analyze her, she was presenting feminine, female, femme, high femme, mid femme, butch femme. I don't know. She had breasts and long hair. That's all I'm going to say. That I saw that with my eyes, okay?
Okay.
She starts yelling about the tickets. And I'm like, okay, well, we have tickets, so it's fine. Then we wait for about an hour in this line. Someone else comes out who has facial hair, a good amount of scruff on their face, and a camouflage shirt on. First of all, a camouflage shirt right now is anything camouflage right now is a really weird decision. Let's just say that. Anyways, this person with a beard starts yelling at us about basically saying like it was 5 a.m. and he was like, no one's getting in, maybe until 8 or 9. We're at capacity. I don't know. And you know what else? I'm seeing a lot of men, a lot of groups of men, too many men. You know our rule, 1-to-1. So get a woman with you or else you can't come in. There better be a girl. She's better, like, da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, what?
That's super weird. So I wouldn't even know.
So
what they
now
meant
I'm like-
one by one. What did the flyer look like? Did you ever see it?
I never saw a flyer. I was just going with friends thinking that we were
To
going
me,
to a queer party.
I feel
that we
like-
had tickets too.
Back in the day, I remember it was like straight clubs. It's like 1-to-1 vibes because it's like more girls. They want more girls. So I'm like, I think that would be
that's
a
like
straight
rooted
thing.
in rape culture. What you're talking about is rooted in like,
That's what I'm
misogyny
saying.
and
That's
rape
what I'm
culture.
saying about. So I'm saying about this. I'm like, that'd be really weird. It's like if you're a man, you have to bring a girl with you. It's like what? And it's
What
if you're
they're
a queer
trying
party,
to, what's happened is that they're trying to make it not a circuit party centered around gay men.
Well, I think there's
is the
better ways to
goal.
do that than assuming people's genders
I do
at the door.
too.
Like I don't understand. Like you literally get up to the door and they're like, "You look like a boy. You need a girl." It's
Yes,
like what?
yes,
Like,
yes. But meanwhile,
Excuse
the
me?
person
or like
who's
you look like a
telling us-
girl. You need a boy. Like excuse
yes,
me.
Yes,
Like if I go
that
up
is
there,
exact-
if they try to clog my TM, I'd be like, "Bitch, watch yourself, bitch!" Like I would kick someone's ass. That is so crazy. You cannot be a queer party and do that.
Well, meanwhile, then I'm like talking about the person who was yelling at us, and then the people that I'm with are like, oh, they go by they. And I'm like, you're telling me that this person in a camouflage shirt and a full scruffy beard is a they and gets into this party, but I am being perceived strictly male and therefore cannot get into this party because you guys are trying to create a safe space for feminine people by perceiving everyone's genders at the door at a ticketed event. They are monetizing all of this, by the way. So it's like we've purchased the tickets. Why? And also, how the other part about New York that I don't get, maybe this is just the capitalism thing. A venue can only hold a certain amount of people, right? So that's how many tickets you get to sell, is how it works in my brain. Like, it's very simple. The club holds 1,000 people. You sell 1,000 tickets. If you sell 1,000 tickets, you sold out. Fabulous. So why do ticket holders that bought tickets, how are they not able to get into the door? Period. The
I mean,
end.
this
Like,
party
that's
just sounds. I mean,
but this isn't just that part. I also
the
tried to go
second I,
battle
like,
him.
I'm not like a fucking.
It's just
I mean,
not for me.
If I walked
that's
into a party
literally
and
what
they
they're
said
saying.
that they were gendering and that I needed to find, if they assumed my gender and then told me I needed to find the opposite sex to get, and I'd be like, excuse me, what? That's like
It
the
was
most
just-
opposite of queer thing I could ever imagine, in my opinion.
It's a
and
very
there's
New
parties
York-
in LA. And I think like Ospinoff and stuff in LA,
Mm-hmm.
they want to be, they are like safe spaces for queer femme people, and they do it in a way being like, oh, if you're trans, you get in for free, or if you like, oh,
Right.
if you're like a trans femme, you get in for free. Like, there's so much better.
There's better ways. Well, I was talking to Hari Neff because I posted on my Finsta, like, this is crazy. And Hari was like, oh, you're talking about this one party? I'm like, yeah, I am. And she's like, well, you know, I see what you're saying, being Violet Chachki, but I also understand the need for safe spaces for femmes, for queer femmes. And I'm like, I totally agree. Why don't we let all the queer femmes in for free and charge the butch queens double?
That is 100% what should happen. Assuming someone's gender at the
Hello?
door. Unless I'm like misunderstanding this, like that makes no sense to me.
No, well, I
Like-
misunderstand. I mean, look, the other thing is like
Like,
some
what's
things are just
stopping
not
you
for
from
me.
going up to the door and be like, oh, I identify as a female, or like some scary straight man saying that?
I don't.
Like, what are they
I
gonna be like?
don't
No,
know. I never
you're
got.
not allowed.
I
And then
never
what
got
happens
to
if
the
you're
door.
like non-binary and you get to the door and you're like, they're like, sorry, you're a woman. Sorry, you're a man. Like, excuse
That's what I'm
me.
saying.
Like, that's so rude. I do not love. F.
That's
I give them
exactly
F.
what I'm saying. They've lost the plot.
That's
They've
why,
gone
but I think that's so that's so losing the plot that I feel like it's opposite. I feel like that's not a queer body. It's like, no way. There's no way.
No, it's like their intentions. I think like New York is its own beast, and I'm just like tapping in as an outsider. And they like there's apparently a party before this that was really fierce, but then it became too circuity, and so now they're doing this in like retaliation. So there's this whole like dynamic going on in the city that I have nothing to do with, and I'm not a part of, and I know nothing about.
I think you just
and
have
I'm
to
just
charge
like-
the men more or something. I don't know.
I just
I don't know what the
but it's like
answer
it sounds like this is just not for me, which is fine. But then at the same time, it sounds like this is exactly for me because I'm a queer femme, famously. Like, what are we doing? And it's like, okay,
It is
and then
confusing.
I'm like, so is this?
They have
is
like a gender therapist at the door that you have to like pass.
no. I mean, like I
They're
get
like,
the
you have to
general
go through
tone.
gender therapy before you enter.
Well, and then the way that the people were acting was just so aggro, like so aggressive and so intense. And I was like, it started to make me sad. I was like, oh, like, this is where we're at. This is where we're at. Like, people are getting yelled at about their gender at the door. And it just feels, and like,
That's
we've
just not the right type of environment to be in. I would run for the hills. in
Not
that
for
environment.
me. Not for me. I did. I said, you know what? Well, the nail in the coffin for me, the nail in the coffin was we were waiting in line for like an hour. Well, the person in front of me put on a plastic shake and go wig and was putting on lipstick in the line
Wait, someone
to
in
get
line.
in. The guy in
that's-
front of me, got in drag in the line as if it were a costume. As if
That is-
it was a costume.
That
His
is literally
appar-
promoting literally the opposite of what everyone's trying to do. Like, literally, that's
You
the
guys.
Lolitino of it all. Or like
I
that's like the fucking
can't.
What was Monica Beverly Hill's like boyfriend situation? That he's like, I did that as a
What?
social experiment. Yes, she like was
Oh.
taking some and was like that. Like, I'm not actually trans. Like, that's literally what
it's
they're promoting.
crazy.
And that's I think the
There's
only
people
solution
that
is
go
what, like,
to this
Ospinoff
party.
does.
Yeah, well,
think
babe,
that's
if
the
you're gonna
only solution.
monetize it and you're gonna, how do you have an exclusively inclusive, ticketed, monetized party that's supposed to uplift queer people?
Right, because if I was like,
It's very difficult. I get it.
If I wanted a space that was like accepting, and I felt accepted as a trans person, and I had like just started transitioning or something, that would give me the most anxiety, and I would not go to that party. I'd be like, oh, they're gonna clock me as a girl at the door.
No,
and I'm
I
gonna have
had
to
the
find a
most-
man to be with me, and I'm gonna be like, that's so embarrassing and awful, and I'm not gonna go. It's like that's
No,
like
I
you
had
better be
so much
unclockable
anxiety.
tea, honey, or you're not getting in. Like, that's crazy. I could be perceiving this party completely wrong, but that's what I'm getting,
No,
and that's absolutely
it was crazy. And it was wild because like I had so much anxiety in line. I'm like, why am I like here? Like, I have so much anxiety. These people are yelling, literally yelling, and they're so stressed out, and everyone's stressed out. And then there were like girls in line with me in the front and back. I'm perceiving them as girls. I don't know their fucking gender, but I'm like, and then in my brain, I'm like, oh, am I supposed to become friends with these girls in line? Like, it's just fake.
think
Like, I'm
that's
like,
what they were
oh,
saying. It's
so what?
weird.
I'm supposed to performative become friends with these girls in line so that I can get in to this party that's supposed to be a safe space for them, but I don't actually give a fuck about these random people just because they maybe have a vagina. I'm supposed to befriend them to get into, like, it's performative.
No, I mean, even
And then
before I
the
transition, if I went there, I'd be like, okay, now I have to link up with a man. Like, I'd be like, isn't this supposed to be like a
No,
feminine? Like, I'm
you could,
like,
if you,
ew,
before
ew.
you transitioned, women can get in. Or femme
women
presenting.
can just
it's-
get in. Like,
don't
500
know.
women can go in. No, if it's 1-to-1, they would have to find a man. No, I don't get it. It sounds like the most.
I
weird
think
thing I've
the
ever
rule
heard of. I don't-
rule is more for butch queens or mask. I don't know all the rules. Maybe somebody, like, maybe I shouldn't even be speaking on this because I don't have the rule. There has to be rules printed somewhere online or emailed
I mean, if they
or
yelled
in a group chat.
1-to-1, I mean, we don't know. We're not saying the party. We could. Be
I
perceiving
don't
this wrong,
know.
but that is the craziest thing I've ever heard. And yeah, I think what Ospinoff does, like, where it's like, because when it is like, oh yeah, trans like femme girls get in for free, or like, and then it's like non-binaries get in half off. It's like they do like a little menu of like, and like that's cute because then you
Yeah.
feel like you're comfortable, like you're like, okay, this is like promote like in support of me, like
Right.
it's like good. It's and then but also like everyone feels welcome. You don't have to feel like you're unclockable tea to get in without a man. Like it's just like
Right.
oh,
And the other thing about Ospinoff is like at the door person should be able to know like who's doing what. You're obviously getting them for free. You're a femme, like like or whatever. But it's like these people are charging everybody and then turning people away even if they've paid already because of how they're being perceived. Meanwhile, I literally couldn't be more gender fluid if I tried. I literally exist. Like, this person in front of me is putting on a wig and lipstick as a costume to get into the party. I'm like, bitch, this
There
is
is
sad.
absolutely. Can we side note it
Can I
that there's
finish my
absolutely no
sentence?
party in the world that I would ever get in drag to get into. That is so crazy. Also funny that you want to finish a sentence. LOL to our viewers. But yeah, no, that's crazy. What party would you ever go to get in drag?
One that pays me, like my job. Like, my job is to perform. I do this for a living. Like, that's what I'm saying. This is my life. Like, this person in front of me is putting on a costume, and gender is a part of my soul. Like, gender expression is who I am. It's like a part of my soul. I don't put a wig on to get into a fucking party that's monetized. I put a wig on because my body tells me to. Like, it is part of me. So it was just really wild and really shocking. And I was talking to Hari Neff about it because I posted on my Finsta, and she was sort of giving me like more tea about the New York scene and like blah, 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 blah. And I kind of gave her that solution. And I was like, you have to come on the pod and talk about this, and we need to have this discourse about queer femme people in spaces versus like butch queens or circuit queens, or whatever you want to call it. And like do it in a healthy, productive way. And she did like my idea of like, okay, there's X amount of bodies that can fit in this space. Half should be RSVP for femme queens, like femme or cis women, whatever, feminine people, femme people. And then half are tickets for the butch queens, and then they're double. And then that's it. And then that's however many people there are. There's like, we have this many RSVPs, we have this many tickets. That's the capacity. Everybody gets in. We make double the money because we charge the butch queens double, and everyone wins. And no one gets yelled at the door. No one gets misgendered. No one gets stressed out. Nobody gets frazzled. It was the craziest experience of my life. Watching somebody get in drag in front of me who doesn't do drag to like femme bait at the door while I'm literally like, it's like ingrained in my soul and I have somebody with a beard yelling at me. It was crazy. And that's just one experience of many that have happened. Everyone's been rude at my own gigs. My own jobs that I've been working here, people have been so rude to me. And I'm like, dude, I'm literally worked. Like, why are you like, I'm just trying to get into my job. Like, why are you being rude?
Well, all I know is that if there was an actual party like that where it's like double to get in as a butch queen and like I'd be like, that better have the fucking best music and best party environment I've ever had in my fucking life for it to be that fucking dramatic that you guys are being policing it like that. Like, I better fucking go in there and it better be literally heaven on earth. Lana Del Rey.
I mean,
DJing.
they say that it's the best thing ever and it's the best party ever and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, babe,
sure they do.
No, like everyone, and it looks fun. It looks major. I'm sure it's a fabulous party, but it's like, girl, I've been to fabulous parties. There's going to be, and you know what else? There's going to be more fabulous parties forever. There will always be a fabulous party. I'm not doing this. Goodbye. I got in a black
for
car.
Fucking gendering bitches at the door like this. I think the
No.
fabulous is over. This is getting crazy, you guys. Like,
No, it was like, and everyone was like, oh no, once you get in, it's amazing. Once you get in, it's like, girl, I am good. I'm good. This is not for me, even though it's specifically designed for people like me. It's not for me, and that's okay.
Yeah.
So,
You know, all I can do.
I had to have a self-care day.
Well,
You know, some things just aren't for everyone, and New York is just not for me, I think.
Yeah. Well, I'm in
But
Australia
we knew
right
that.
now.
We knew that.
Yeah, we all been new with that one. But I'm in Australia right now, and I had like a day or two off in Adelaide, and it's like kind of smaller. And it's not smaller. I actually love it here. I went to a shopping mall that me and you went to. It's like so cute and love it, and like the gay bars are cute. But I was like, oh, I really want to go to like hot yoga. I need self-care too. Like that's my self-care moment. I found this like hot yoga studio. It was like, I don't know, maybe like 25 minutes away. And I was like, okay. And it's like in the fucking woods. It's winter here, everyone. So it's like so cold, like rainy, like it's giving like Twilight about it. And I like go into the woods and I do this hot yoga at this like really small, it was like so little. It had like Bollywood, like double door, like Bali space wood, not Bollywood, but like wood from Bali, like doors that like double doors that like open. Yeah,
You love that
doors,
shit.
like, dancing. Yeah, and like it's like one studio, but the studio was like had like carpet, and I was like, this cannot be sanitary. I'm like, I'm scared. It was not, but anyway, so I like got in there. It was really hard, and I walked in. It was like all these like older women. I was like, oh, I'm in like a middle-aged woman yoga class. This is gonna be like, you know, easy and like whatever. These bitches were like planking, like we had to do a side plank, middle plank, side plank for like a minute each, and these bitches were just like holding. I was like, my God, these older women in Adelaide are like slaying me. Like they were turning it, and everyone had like weights, and they were like doing like rows, and I was like, these bitches are like, it was wild, and it was crazy. And then I like was in like, I was just like shirtless in this like little like tight little Nike Pro underwear shorts, and everyone was like old women. I was like, this is wild. I'm just naked here. And then like it was so hot. It was like hot yoga obviously. And then we go out and we were in this like cabin in the woods, and we did like a lap outside. He was like, follow me everyone. And we like went outside and like all walked in like silence around this like log cabin in the woods. And it was like raining and cold, and I was like outside naked, like what is going on? It was really crazy. Yeah,
Did that help
yoga.
you with your self-care? You feel better?
Yeah, I love yoga.
You do. I really feel like I should get into yoga more. I wish I had more time to
You
do
would,
it.
oh my God, you would love it.
I'm really
Like,
flexible.
so-
Like I'd be really good at it, I think.
You would
Well, I've
be.
done
It's really
yoga.
helped you.
I've done yoga.
Yeah,
I did it with
really
you.
helped me with my like balance and all that, and it's like fierce too because I like it's like the music of it all. Be like, I don't know, it's like fun, and some teachers are really good at like the spiritualness of it too, and it really gets my shit together. I'm like, whoa, she got me, y'all.
Right.
So I love it. But yeah, I
Did you
found
set
a
your
hot yoga studio
intentions?
here. I did.
But did you
Always
wanna
set
talk
your
about
intentions.
or are they private?
No, I think my intention for this one, no, I was like, sometimes I go a little vague. Like, I think this one I was just like, wanted to be like grounded because like right now we're like releasing music and things. And I was like, I get a little flustered. So a lot of times I'm just like, ground
Right.
yourself and like be present in the moment and like with my body. Like, I'm just trying to like center. That was what I was doing.
That's good, especially when you're traveling. I mean, the Australia fly thing just sounds. I mean, I've done it plenty of times. We did it together. It's
Yeah. I mean, it's really
Australia is
crazy
the
too because
other-
I'm trying a new thing. Like, I'm trying, like, dressing up as Paris Hilton doing Snatch Game every night. And so it's like interesting not like dressing as me. Like, I'm like, at night, I'm like, like, even in meet and greets, like, people would be like, oh, I didn't even know that was you. I'm like, yeah.
that is
Like, so
something
weird.
new.
Yeah, like, don't know if I'm like obsessed. It's like a really fun show, and like we're all like laughing, and the audience like laughs and lives. But yeah, in the moment, like the meet and greet too, I can tell at first. I'm like, oh, they don't even know it's me. I'm like, hey, Gorge, and they're like, oh my god. I'm like, oh, don't love that part.
Right. So you are liking dressing up as Paris Hilton, or you are not?
No, no. I mean, I like
not.
the tour. I think it's like really fun, and I think I love doing Snatch Game. Like, I love it.
Right.
So it's like fun, but I think like, yeah, being only Paris, I wish I could like switch the makeup or something, but not possible.
Right.
Yeah, like halfway through, because like I miss being me on the stage. The first stage was carpeted.
Well. Oh.
It was a carpeted
Your
stage. I was like,
favorite.
damn. Oh my god, I would have been bleeding out if I was Gottmik, like fucking my knees cut open. Just like, no.
Right. If I was Gottmik, that's so funny.
If I was Gottmik,
I never really get the whole like dress up as the celebrity thing. I never have done that, and I never like even like before Drag Race, people would be like, "Oh, like who do you do?" And I'm like, "What do you mean? Who do I do? I do me."
It was really ingrained in like drag culture for so long, which is why I think Snatch Game like was funny at first too, because like a lot of girls already had done that at shows, you know. But now it's
there
like
used to be
not
that
a
show.
thing.
There used to be that show Frank Marino in Vegas that was like only celebrity illusionists. I think Derek Barry worked there. Derek Barry doesn't really do anything besides Britney in my mind. Like even when Derek Barry does Derek Barry, I'm like, that's Britney Spears.
She is Britney Spears. Yeah, I mean,
like, she
some
is.
girls
Like,
are just
she
really
only
good at
does
it,
Britney to me.
which is fierce. Like fucking, there's on this tour, there's this girl Hannah Conda, and she's like slays Liza. I'm like, I literally was like, you should go to Vegas and just like do that. Like literally, it's just good.
Yeah, I had trouble figuring out a Snatch Game character for my season, and I wanted you to do Irina Shayk, and I think if I ever, I'm never going back, but I think
forgot
Irina
I brought
Shayk.
her.
Yeah, you brought Irina Shayk.
I did, and RuPaul was like, "Who?" And I was like, "No." And I was like, "Yeah." And I was gonna do like a Russian like homophobe character, which
You
is not
were
homophobic.
between-
She's not homophobic. I was gonna make it a
country,
joke, like a bit,
the country of Russia is, so you could like tie it in,
like
whatever,
and make her
It's
like a stupid like
it's a
oh
TV
like
show.
didn't know, just say crazy stuff. Yeah.
It would have been so funny.
Well, now I'm like, baby, I wish I could go back on Snatch Game just so I could play J.K. Rowling. I want to do that.
That one is so good. Why did you not do that? How did we not think of that?
I did not think about it. And then someone posted it on like TikTok or something. And I was like, oh, I need to do that. Like, I would literally go back just to do that. Like, my God.
So fucking funny. So your options before were Irina Shayk or Lassie. Those are the two you brought. Yeah. And you were like, and RuPaul was like, Lassie.
Yeah, I think she was like not really getting the Irina moment, and I was like, fuck. And then she like cut it the fuck. She was like chopping it up with the Lassie situation, and I was like, okay.
Oh, well then you have to. If she laughs, you got to do what she laughs with. Yeah.
Oh, dance monkey dance. Yeah,
Dance
it's
monkey
definitely fun. I think it's just fun because it's like you gotta make like Paris and Lassie and Irina more. I would have like no one really knows like Irina's personality, so it's like I would have just made. This,
You could
like,
just make
big,
it up. That's what I'm saying. No one knows her personality. All you know is that she's like a Russian supermodel and like
supermodel, like
yeah.
yeah. So you can just say anything.
Yes.
Yeah,
you can say
that's
anything.
like the vibe 100% to just be able to say anything. But yeah, I mean, Snatch Game is just a beast of its own, bitch. Like it is wild. But the first day I like got here, I like flew for like I think it's like 14 and a half hours to Sydney, and then it's like another like 6 hours to Perth. And so I had to just do that. And then it was like time to get in Paris Hilton drag. And I was like, oh my God. And it's like this being like a comedy tour, it's like talking, and I was so dead. And it was like so dead to the point where it's like Trinity's playing Caitlyn Jenner, and I like was like in my head being like, got a trans joke, and I was like, I'm too tired. I was like, I can't reach the mic. Like I was like that tired. I was like, I can't do it today. Like I'm just gonna wait for them to call on me.
Like, you can usually like pull yourself out of that, but not this time. You were like,
I did it enough to like speak when I was supposed to speak, but like being cutting it up with, I was like, oh. But then the second show was like, wait, it was like I was in it, and it was funny. It's
That's
fun.
usually
It's
how
just
it works
different.
out anyways. Like first show's always rough, and then it's definitely different. I could never do a tour like that.
I think I would love to
I don't even think I have it in me. I mean, they would never ask me to do a Snatch Game tour, but I could never do that. Like dressing up as somebody else is like maybe my least favorite idea. Like absolutely least favorite idea. Like that sounds awful.
I mean, it is like a really funny show to watch, and I was like when I'm in it, I'm like, oh, I would like to like go to this, but yeah, dressing as someone every day is like not my favorite thing for sure. Like a Miss Gottmik.
But some queens love it. Like some queens love it. Like I saw like you were talking about this the other day. Like some queens love being like, oh, this song came out, I'm making the cost. Like I'm making the outfit now. Like I'm on it.
Yeah.
And I'm like that,
which
has
is so
never,
crazy.
Ever appealed to me.
Yeah, but as like a viewer, it's like I love that. Like I love like if I go to a fucking drag bar and it's like, oh, I just saw Beyonce fall out of her car today, and you're on stage like falling out of a car, like a fake car. I'm like, that's so funny. I'm obsessed. And same with Snatch Game. I'm like, I would love to be there, but for me, like dressing is really pretty. I don't know if it's like a trans thing. I don't know, but the way I'm like too like really pretty and look like her, I'm like, ew. Like I'm like, please stop. But
like the crazy thing is like I want to know what Paris Hilton would look like as a drag king. I feel like he would.
I think she would look like me. Apparently,
I feel like she would look. Yeah, like I think that Paris Hilton's jaw is like kind of masculine.
I think we're literally I think she
or
would
maybe I'm
look
just
like
looking at you. Or maybe I'm looking at you and being like, huh, I do see like it does look just like Paris Hilton. Like what is that?
looking at me and being like, Paris Hilton's masculine. It's just because it's me. No, people were commenting that.
I would love to see it. I would love to see what she looks like. Try to make Paris Hilton as butch as possible, and like where would we land?
Next Pride, I'll put her in drag king form for King of Drag.
Love
season 2.
King of Drag season 2.
Yeah,
I love that idea.
My comment on TikToks are like, I was literally watching this being like, Paris Hilton's looking a little like a drag queen lately. And it's just me.
I mean, or is it because you're like such a talented makeup artist and you're really good at like figuring out faces?
I think it's like a little bit of both. Like, because I definitely do like reshape things, and like when I do my makeup to like be pretty, like how I think it is, like I don't look like her. So I think it's like a little bit of both. I don't think I look like her.
I agree.
When I'm doing my makeup pretty, but. And also people are commenting and like, I love seeing Gottmik without her white face. I'm like, fuck you bitches. I literally do not white face all the time. Like I literally do it all the time.
I know. I mean, the internet lately, I'm like, y'all can keep it. I can't. I just have to stay off the internet. I have to stay off the internet. It's like, whoa. Meanwhile, I'm like uploading podcasts to the internet.
No, every week. Yeah. Love it.
What's going on right now?
Okay. Now, you guys, we lost the plot about what's going on right now because we forgot about pop culture. But we're back.
Well, there's just been a lot of crazy shit going on, but I think it's time for what's going on right now.
Yes.
So
I've been addicted to Jeff Bezos' wedding.
what part?
And I've been addicted. I'm addicted. I'm on the side of TikTok where everyone's like hating on it.
Okay.
And it's like super intriguing to me because it's like it's like wild because they just like can't win because I've seen every side of the hate. It's like they can afford anything in the world and they have carpet. And then the wife, like some of like the gifts were like shown, and the wife gave like the guests Amazon like fluffy slippers, and they're like, how dare she give away slippers? And then they're like, it's like they can't win. They either like spend too less or too little, and it's like everyone's just like angry at them, like they can't win.
I mean, I don't even really have much opinion on it. It's like, gosh, they're billionaires. We always have disliked billionaires, and like I've heard some takes that are like, this is how you do it, and some takes are like, this is awful. It's just like, okay. I mean, I sort of liked her wedding dress. It's a lot of white.
I loved her wedding dress. I loved it.
I mean, I wish that the top part was like a bit more sheer. Like, I wish the lace was like not as dense. You know what I
I
mean?
want to look at it right now. I like loved the buttons. I remember.
I mean, it's just like, to me it looked classy. Like, I think it looked. I wish there was a little
classy.
bit more contrast for the like lacy part, but I thought it looked really nice and like a nice silhouette. And I also liked that other look she had that was like really like structural and like embroidered. And
Okay,
people like
loved that. Hated it. People hated it.
Yeah, people are hating on it. And I'm like, they're like, oh my God, talk about Hunger Games. And it's like, well, like, what do you want, you guys? Like what do you want?
yeah.
Like, that's a gorgeously constructed, like corseted, like structural, embroidered, like beautiful, modern, like fashion forward. I haven't seen anything like that before. And I think it looks interesting.
Was so good. It was so, her body looked amazing. Like
Body
the structure
looks
was
amazing.
So cool. I was like, what did you guys want? Like, this couldn't be better to me. I was so confused on people not liking that.
No,
I
don't. I'm like, who designed it? It was sort of giving Schiaparelli-ish, but not really in the colors, but kind of in the construction.
Wait, why is her chest more opaque with the lace? That is very interesting. I didn't even notice.
Yeah, I just wish that like the sweetheart chest would have been like the lace would have been less dense because there's just a lot of white.
Yeah, it should be like her arms.
Yeah, like how her arms are. Yeah,
I wonder
and that's
why.
my only note. That's my only note on it, really.
That's a really fabulous note because that is really weird. I didn't even notice that. It like all of a sudden starts lace really hard. Like maybe she didn't want any.
It's like
any boob
I think
to
she's
show.
trying to be like demure, but like I think that would have been nicer to have a little bit the same amount of skin here as here.
Yeah.
But that's really my only note. I think it's beautiful. I think I liked her hair and makeup. It was glam.
My God. Someone posted the cover and was like, this was Anna Wintour's last straw. Her being on the cover of Vogue.
I can't believe that. That's crazy.
So funny.
Yeah, I mean, I do love all the like the little dummy of Jeff Bezos in the canals. Like I like the like
Oh, I
I
didn't
do
see
like the
that. What?
discourse. Yeah, I'm seeing like the more protest side of it, like all the
Her
protests that were
boobs.
happening.
They put dummies of him in the canals. Venice is my favorite place on the earth, everyone, if you did not know. It is actually my favorite place. I'm very passionate about Venice. If I was a billionaire, all I would do, I would do more, but I would need to save Venice. I would be like dedicated to it. And I did see people say that. They're like, because he did have like in this image, like I need to find it. Like, look at the carpeted floors. How weird is that?
Why
like,
is that
that's
weird?
so weird. I mean,
it
why do
might be
office
because
carpet?
it might literally be because Venice is wet everywhere.
Right, but they could have any floors in the world. Like they could have like wood or like I don't know, something gorgeous. That's kind of ugly, no? That's my only thing. I'm like, what the?
I mean, I guess, but I don't really care. I don't know. I'm like, it's their wedding. If they wanted to have carpet,
No,
like let them have carpet. Like,
Yeah, no, I saw someone post that they were like, they have carpeted floors, but this man can literally save Venice. And I was like, that is so interesting. Like, imagine
I saw
going there
one
and being
take
like,
that was like,
I could save Venice. Like, very weird.
yeah. I mean, I saw one take that was like, oh, he could have donated a bunch of money, and I'm like, maybe he did. I don't actually. That's the thing about what's going on right now. This segment, I don't know what's going on right now. Like, I just see like little tiny like posts or clips about stuff. Like, I'm not tapped into this kind of stuff. Like, I didn't see the slipper discourse.
That would be really crazy if they didn't donate. How do we know they didn't? Like that, if they
But, like,
did a
also,
whole wedding
like,
that.
They donate, like, they just spent a ton of money in that city locally. Like, they probably boosted the economy without even, like, donating. It's like
True.
they hired, I'm sure they used local people and paid them very well. Like, local product, or even, like, maybe not local, maybe they're, like, Italian. Like, I think even overall in general, like, Venice is getting a lot of press ever since.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
I
know.
was
Not
thinking
that
that,
I'm like
literally.
I'm not really like team Jeff Bezos or whatever, or like
That is,
meanwhile,
I mean,
I'm
it's
like
just an
full Amazon
interesting
Prime.
thing. Yeah. But yeah, because I mean, like, if I didn't know about Venice before, it's like all I see is like Oprah and Jake Gyllenhaal run into each other working out in Venice. I'd be like, what is this place? I would be like getting into it for sure. I'd be like, okay.
I mean, I think
Venice.
ultimately this will help the city of Venice, but maybe he could have helped more. I don't know. I don't.
But yeah,
know
it's
what's
like
going
you were
on
saying,
right
we
now.
don't know if he donated, don't know anything. But I can't imagine, like, yeah, it has to be positive in some way, you'd think.
I would
But they're
think,
allowed to
yeah.
fucking go to Venice and have a wedding. Like, I don't know. I mean, that
Also
would be my dream, is
that
to get married in
also
Venice.
that that's what I'm
I
sort of like, okay, it's like a wash. Like, what do you want? Like, we all use Amazon, we all have Amazon, we all use Amazon Prime, we all don't like it, we all complain about it. It's a company he built. They're allowed to get married, they're allowed to be extravagant, they're allowed to have carpet. Like, what?
Yeah,
What?
he did, and he did build the empire, baby. Like,
From his garage. But like, could he pay his workers more? Probably. Could he
Oh, for
like
sure.
do more? Probably. Could he like? Is there more? Like, everyone, but everyone could do more. You know what I mean? Like, you could use that rhetoric against anyone, but he is a billionaire. It's very nuanced, and I don't even think that I'm qualified to discuss the nuances of billionaireism.
all I know or qualified is that I liked the first dress. I loved a lot of the outfits. I think everyone dressed really fab.
I didn't really see. I just saw the two dresses. That's it.
Kylie wore Delara, it was fierce. Kendall looked like so fierce. Like, it was just like fab.
I love Delara.
Yeah, it was really great.
I love Delara. I walked her show. I got canceled by the church
Why?
because we did like a satanic show in a church.
Oh, okay, perfect. Yes.
Yep.
Her name's Lauren
it up.
Sanchez. I mean, Dolce & Gabbana knows how to slay a wedding dress. I am a little confused on
And
the
a
decolletage.
PR moment.
Baby, like the way that her boobs are in this dress, like how do you even, it's just so great. But yeah, that is so weird here. She probably was like, I can't have cleavage. Like, she wants to be like timeless or like something. I don't know.
Yeah, or like demure or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it is weird. I
That's
didn't
what's
even
going
notice
on
that.
right now. The other thing that's going on right now is the Beyoncé malfunction in the car situation.
Crazy.
And I was sending it to you. Well, I sent it to you and our manager because I'm just like, this is the kind of shit that happens when you do aerial and when you go on tour and just like stuff happens. And like, this is crazy that it happens at like this level as well. And that's just, it just goes to show you like shit happens in show business. Like, and you just can't always control it. And it's really about how you react to it. And then I sent you a clip of her getting lowered and she like gets, and there's like a close up of her and you can just see her. She's like, just smile and wave, just smile and wave. Because we always say that. You started saying that to me as a phrase.
Just smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
And I've tried to adopt it. I'm trying harder to adopt it. It's been difficult this past weekend to adopt that phrase. Smile and wave.
all you
And
can- that's all you
Beyonce
can
is
do.
so good at it.
The best. Yeah, I mean, that's all you can do. When it's like literally my motto, because it's like I got it from Madagascar, the penguins, when things are going crazy. They're like, just smile and wave, boys. Because literally, it's like when shit's going crazy, like all you can do is just like, totally. Like someone's going ham at you, just like being wild.
Yep.
You're like, oh my God, 100%.
For sure. Totally.
All you can do. It's just like,
Totally.
if you don't get here by 5 o'clock and you're supposed to hear at 4, it's like, for sure, yes. Like, yeah.
I love the mindset of like, let them. Like, I've been doing the like let them thing. It's like, if they want to do just like, okay,
For
Okay.
sure. Oh my God,
Like,
I know.
literally
I
for
so
everyone
soon.
lately, I've just been like,
Well,
okay.
I've learned, just like, if you're yelling at me because I'm like, I was supposed to be there a certain time or this, it's like, my flight was late. Me stressing out is not going to change the time. So I'm just going to be like, oh, I know. I'll see you soon. Yay. Like, you can't change anything. And so stressing yourself out doesn't work. And like Beyonce, like freaking out at people in that moment and like causing a stress, like doesn't fix anything. This is what's
wouldn't have done-
happening.
yeah, it would have made it
Smile
worse.
and wave. Like, yes. Even her voice.
I love it.
is
I
just-
love
I mean, obviously
Beyonce.
she's fucking Beyonce, but like her voice being like, stop. She was like, hold on, stop. Like she's like an ASMR like diva, her voice. I was like, oh.
Also,
so
my
fierce.
thing is like, how come she had to say stop? Like, did they not see that she was tilted?
The car's
the
she's like
car's
upside
about
down.
to flip over. Yeah, and she's there. She's still. They're like, oh, she's got it. She's good. I'm like, you guys.
She's fully
She had to say
doing
stop.
flips in the air.
Yeah, they're like, she seems good to me. I'm like, is the crew not like seeing the car like tilt to the side? Like that's not supposed to happen. Like she has to physically say stop verbally 3-4 times for them to do it. And I'm like, why did
I
she
bet
have
that
to
was-
say that?
I bet that was a conversation backstage. Like I feel like she was like singing, and then she was like, "They're really not gonna lower me." Like there's no way she didn't think that.
Well,
Like,
the other thing
oh.
is like I'm just now learning about the live music thing and the in-ears, and I'm like, for sure Beyonce's in-ears, like they can talk to her in her in-ears. I'm assuming. I don't know.
I
like
would assume for
but-
sure.
But like when I did the AliEx tour and I was doing live music, like they had in-ears that they could communicate with on the in-ears. So like Ali, like the tech person could tell Ali things in the in-ears. So I'm like, is nobody in her ears being like,
Like, hey, babe,
we've
are
got you,
upside
we're
down
bringing
right
you
now?
down. Like,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
like, or anything, or like blink twice if you want us to bring you down, or like anything. Like, or like they
I
could have
mean,
maybe
maybe they were,
switched
like,
her
just-
mic. I don't even know. I don't even know the logistics of it, but the fact that she had to say stop to get lowered is
And
crazy to
did
me.
they just lower
And then-
her in the middle of the crowd?
No, they lowered her like I don't know. I haven't seen the entire show, but I'm assuming that she rises up in the car from a certain point and then goes like over the crowd, and then maybe they had to bring her back to that certain point to lower her back down, because that's like how aerial tracking usually works. Like there's like the point of entry, and then you go up, and then you can like go on the grid like on at that height. So but it seems like she was just like, because why would she be in a car and it not move in an aerial grid across the people? You know what I mean? Like, why wouldn't she fly over the audience?
Yeah.
But I mean, she was like harnessed in like with a seatbelt kind of situation.
So scary.
But I loved how she handled it. I love her. Yeah, I mean, I think it's almost like good
Now
press.
it's
I'm kind
time
of like,
for
I
our-
kind of want to go see that show now.
Well, it's annoying. It pisses me off because it's just like internet culture of like, I mean, obviously I see Beyonce slay all the time, and I feel like that bitch is always on tour. So it's like I'm constantly fed Beyonce performing content. But it's like, I see her fuck ups more than her like positive, which is I feel about anything. Like anytime there's like a TV show or anything, it's like, oh, this person like fell or died. It's like, oh my
Yeah.
God, can I just see like gorge stuff? Like my
or
God.
or drama, like, or even with the drag race stuff or with us or anything, the only time people like tune in is when crazy shit or drama or something wrong happens. Like no one's like trying to tune in for like the happy shit. It's weird. It is a weird,
So
like,
weird. Yeah. I'm like, okay, can I watch Beyonce slay now a little bit? Can we have some cleanse in my timeline? Because that's all she does is slay every single day, everything she does. And now it's like all my
Right.
timeline is a one time that she didn't even fuck up. Her car was tilted. Like she also slayed still. Like it's
Yo,
crazy.
she slayed it so hard. She like ate it up. Like I love her. I've met her once, and she was so sweet and so kind, and I'm
I mean, you
obsessed
just like
with her.
don't get better than that. You just don't get better. It's like
No,
that's the
she
queen.
is like the queen forever. She like was
The
born at
personality.
she was born at the right year and like went through the right stages and is like now at the right time and doing the right things and looks right. Like she's like been through it, did all the stuff, like was before the internet. Like is navigating it properly. It's like just really no. It's like chef's kiss all around.
Literally.
Always.
Like, and her being like, I feel like even her being like a mother right now, and it's like, who's the biggest it's like every time she speaks, it has this like motherly like tone to it. It's like, I feel like every single like stage of her life, like you were saying, has like built, and it's like now it's like a time where it's like Beyonce's just like undeniably like in her own lane. It's just like
Undeniable.
It's like, even just her speaking, it's like, mother, like, yes, like, preach. Like,
No, she just did it. Like, oh, I love her so much. Love you, B.
I know, it's like too good. Yeah, but Slated, that was so crazy. Now it's our new segment. Like, what is it worth it? Like aerial situations like that. It's like, my God, like just.
I mean,
keep
I've
my
had
angel on the ground.
I've had a few aerial situations that were scary, like actually scary.
Yeah.
Could have gotten hurt. I probably have had 4 or 5 aerial incidents that this finger still is not the same from that Halloween show.
Yeah, I mean,
But-
well, even in like a Beyonce, that like what you do is like a little acrobatic. It's like Beyonce's. I'm like, I wonder what even like fucking happened. I'm sure when you're like building, it's like, oh, nothing can go wrong. Like this is a fucking like.
Well, when
thing.
you
It's like, how does that even happen?
I mean, you're going to a new venue every single day. There's new variables in new venues, and like it was on wires, and it just looked like 2 of the wires, like maybe the motor got bumped, maybe the motor for that side. I don't know. Like I don't know what happened, but it was on wires and it was on a motor. So something like mechanical. It had to be something mechanical fucked up. I don't know if it was like someone like bumping into it, or if it was a mechanical issue. It looks like a mechanical thing. Like
Yeah,
sometimes
so
with
it's scary.
tech,
She
it
must-
just happens.
It's probably was scary as fuck up there.
Yeah, imagine
Like,
she falls and dies or hurts or gets
Oh my
hurt or like
God.
hurts her fan. Like imagine she falls on a fan and like breaks their neck or nose or whatever.
That giant car. Imagine how many fans would have like died. Like that is crazy.
No, she
Like,
definitely like made the right call, but it's crazy that she even had to say it. I'm like, why did you guys not bring her back earlier?
Oh, and the mother that she is, she probably went backstage and was like, so.
I would pay big bucks to see what conversations were going on right after that backstage.
Manager Blue Ivy's like, so, line up.
No, but I think it might just be mechanical, and then it's like, who do you blame? Like the person who built the motor?
Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I guess so. Very scary stuff.
Yeah. Well, that's what's going on right now.
Beyonce. Well, I
Well-
have to get on a flight and go be Paris Hilton.
You have to catch a flight. I have to work more, and then go to bed. And then I'm going to Fire Island on Wednesday. And when this episode comes out, I will be there. And hopefully I'm having fun. If you see me, be nice, because the New York trip has been rough for me. So yeah, hopefully I'm having a good time in Fire Island at this point.
I'm extremely jealous. Have fun. Live it up for me,
I
sweetie.
wish you were here, because it's been difficult not having a road dog.
Same.
Navigating
I just
it
miss ya.
all alone.
Need
Miss
ya.
you so much.
All right. Well, you guys, we will be again on the road next week. Head over to our Patreon. Leave us a question. I feel like we'll do that next week. Yeah. And until then, we love you so much.
Love you, Gorge. Bye.
Bye, Gorge.
No Gorge.
That was a headgum podcast.